Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. May I please ask for your attention for our Executive Mayor? Thank you very much. You may be seated. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our council meeting for September. This morning we have Pastor Christo here with us, who will open our council meeting with scripture reading and a word of meditation and prayer. A warm welcome to you, Pastor, and you may proceed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Speaker Ms. Vanolia Fortuin. And she promised me she's going to invite me, so she's a lady of her promises. Achtbare burgemeester, meneer Dirk Kotse, achtbare raadslede, voorreg vir my om saam met julle te wees en ek groet u in die mooi naam van Jesus Christus. En is lekker om in Mossel baie te bly en is lekker om al die gesigte te sien. When I pondered on something that I would like to share with you, because to me it's very important that this 1 or 2 minutes that I'm here, I must leave something with you to ponder on. To me, this is not a ritual. A question came to me, what is your source of life? Wat is jou bron? Wat maak jou hart klop? Dan lees ek in die Bybel Johannes 15 vers 5, actually a very beautiful portion of scripture. I am the vine, and those of us that's used to farming will know this. You are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. And then a very important statement, for without me you can do nothing. Afrikaans sê, want sonder my kan julle niks doen nie. And then the psalm writer echoes this in Psalm 36 verse 9. You are the source of all life, and because of your light, we see the light. Die Afrikaans sê dit mooi, want U is die fontein van die lewe. And then the last one, Jeremiah 2 verse 13, just the first portion says, for my people have committed 2 evils, the allegation that the prophet makes. The one is, they have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters. Die eerste aanklag is, hulle het my verlaat, ek is die fontein van lewe. What is your source? Wat is jou bron? Wat maak jou hart klop? As individu, as persoon. Your source, is it maybe your qualifications? Is it maybe your position on the council? Die bron, is dit miskien die bankrekening? Ek weet nie. You must think about it when I ask the questions. Is dit miskien waar jy bly? Is dit miskien jou familie en jou vriende? Is dit miskien die voertuig waarmee jy ry? Is it maybe the people that you know? In my case, I was privileged to be a police chaplain for 30 years. Is it maybe the fact that I know General, and I know him as Lucky Makwanasi, the one that's said a lot of things on the 6th of July. I was his chaplain for a few years. Is that my source? And then I want to end by saying, this part, by saying, this is temporary. My bankrekening, my kar, my huis. Dank die Here daarvoor, maar is tydelik. It's like the grass, the Bible says, that's there today, but tomorrow there's nothing. Ons is vandag vriende en môre dan groet ons nie meer mekaar nie. The only true source is God. The one that makes my heart to beat is God. Die een wat 'n glimlag op my gesig sit, die een wat gister en vandag, môre oor môre dieselfde is God. What is your source? Hy is ons krag, hy is ons bron, hy is ons sterkte. Hy is hierdie raad se bron en se sterkte. En u as individu, wat is u bron? Wat is u sterkte? En dan sluit ek deur te sê, as ek nou weet, die Here is my bron, en ek weet, dis vas, dis vir ewig, dis 'n soliede rots, is ek ingeskakel. Am I plugged into the source by doing Bible study, speaking to the Lord in prayer, whichever way you do it? Am I plugged in? I'm a very practical person, so I'm going to close, if I may, speaker, with a practical demonstration. I've got a beautiful light. You can maybe estimate my age if you see the light, because my face won't reveal my age. I bought this a few years ago. It's when you are stuck next to the road and you need to fix your car. I just hope it's going to work because the light is quite bright in the wall, but leave it like that because die lig is baie skerp. And I want you to have a look at this light. I'm going to switch it on, then you just see how clear it is. Oh my. Why is this light not working now? You've got the answer. It's not plugged in. If I could plug it in, you would have seen it. As jy ingeprop is, dan gaan ek dit sien. En mense gaan dit sien. Let us pray together. Heavenly Father, we are humbled by the fact that we are in such a respectful meeting like this morning. But I think we are more humbled by the fact that we can invite you as the special guest into this meeting. And Lord, this morning we want to acknowledge, I want to acknowledge, I cannot do anything without you. You've given us a lot of talents, you've given us a lot of opportunities, you've given us a lot of skills. We can even make decisions. But our source of wisdom, our source of energy, van lewe en oorvloed is U. And therefore I want to pray that you will bless this meeting today. All the discussions, everything is not always easy, but we know in all situations you are there. En Here, ek wil vanmôre verder gaan en ek wil vir elke individu wat in hierdie vertrek is kom bid vanoggend. Ek wil vir die families bid wat ons hier verteenwoordig. Ons vergeet baie keer ons families, ons gesinne. And you instituted families to be happy homes, to have a happy municipality, to have a happy country. Will you bless and keep each one? And this we pray with the wonderful knowledge that we can pray for elke een wat hier sit, ons burgemeester, elke raadslid, die speaker, elke een. And this is not just a ritual that we are doing now, we are speaking to the living God. And this we do humbly so, Heavenly Father, with thanks in our hearts, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you very much, Pastor Christo. I think you're very interesting demonstration is very much relevant, and indeed so we need to be plugged in order for people to also see Christ through us. I thank you for the scripture and for the prayer. I wish you well, but I would also like to extend an invitation to you. If you want to join our council meeting, you're more than welcome to take a seat in the gallery. But I also understand that people like yourself do have busy schedules, so you are more than welcome to be excused and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you very much. We're just waiting for the Executive Deputy Mayor to take his seat. Baie dankie. Please excuse me, we will start the meeting now. My sincere apologies. I just have a bit of an eye infection this morning. Executive Mayor, Executive Deputy Mayor, all members of council, our municipal manager, all our directors present, our support staff, the media, members of the public in the gallery, those who are joining us virtually this morning, our sign language interpreter, Ronel, and then our language interpreter, Mr. MacArthur. A warm welcome to our council meeting for September. Our attendance register is circulating. Kindly please do sign. On Roman 3 of our agenda, we have the applications for leave of absence from Councillor Kutsia, who is currently abroad, Councillor Blau, who have submitted an apology, and then Director Venter, due to other obligations, unfortunately, is not present this morning. Any other apologies, Emma? All right, Mr. Jaco Roux is acting and he is representing Director Venter here this morning. Then, councillors, it is my honor to welcome our newly appointed councillor from the ACDP, Councillor Eugene Kivet, who is present here this morning for his first official meeting. He did attend a special council meeting. Councillor, I would like to take the opportunity to welcome you officially on behalf of council and wish you well. I'm looking forward to working with you, and I have no doubt that you will serve the residents of our beautiful town to the best of your ability. I would now like you to step forward as the mayor, the deputy mayor, the MM will join me as we then will take the official photo in welcoming the new councillor. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. We are then at Roman 4 of our agenda, which is the disclosure of interest in terms of Schedule 7, Code of Conduct for Councillors in terms of the Local Government Municipal Structures Act. Do we have any councillor who needs to disclose interest on the items on the agenda? See your light, Councillor De Pula. Thank you.
Yes, Madam Speaker. 289.
Item?
289.
Thank you very much. We record a note as such. Anybody else? Roman 5, disclosure of benefits in terms of Schedule 2, Section 5, which is the Code of Conduct for Officials of the Local Government Municipal Systems Act. Municipal Manager.
Nothing to disclose, Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much, Municipal Manager. We are then at Roman 6 on our agenda, which is the confirmation and signing of the previous council minutes. It is the minutes of the open council meeting, which was held on the 28th of August 2025, with folio numbers 1987A to 2555. Can I please have a proposal in this regard?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I do propose the minutes.
Alderman Delamain's proposing for council to take cognizance. Can I have a seconder?
Yes, Madam Speaker. Councillor van Dijk will second.
Indeed, thank you very much, Councillor van Dijk. Is there any corrections from those minutes? None. We proceed. Roman 7, cognizance of the executive mayors and deputy executive mayors' resolutions in terms of their delegated authority as provided for in section 591A of the Act on Local Government, which is the Municipal Systems Act. The following items before council. Item FC 54 to FC 60, items G45 to G49, items CS 75 to CS 83, items PE 113 to PE 130, items T42 to T47, items CG 33 to CG 40, and then UB 50 to UB 58. Can I please have a proposal for council to take cognizance?
As proposer, Councillor van Dijk, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much indeed, Councillor van Dijk. May I have a seconder?
Madam Speaker, I do second all the items.
Thank you very much, Alderman Delamain. Is there any corrections? None. Thank you very much. We then at Roman 8. Cognizance of the municipal manager's resolutions in terms of his delegated authority as per Council Resolution E215 of August 2024, as provided for in Section 591A, which is the Act on Local Government, the Municipal Systems Act. Before Council, items GM45 to GM53. Can I please have a proposal in this regard?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I do propose the item.
Alderman Delamain is proposing. Thank you so much. Can I have a seconder, please?
Yes, Madam Speaker. Councillor van Dijk will second.
Indeed, Councillor van Dijk, thank you very much. Any corrections? None. Agreed to. We move. We are then at Roman 9, which is the communications by the Executive Mayor, and I now hand over to the Mayor to address Council. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Speaker, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. And then maybe first from my side as well, since the pastors normally leave, Pastor Christo, thank you for still being here, and we appreciate your message. I'm also quite practical guy, so I will remember that, and I will also maybe convey that in some of my speeches in future. I like to do that. Then secondly to Councillor Kiewit, warm welcome Councillor Kiewit. Councillor Kiewit is a friendly guy, known him for quite a few years. And obviously our job is not always to agree, but as I've welcomed him, I also mentioned that I know that we're going to, whenever we differ, we cannot agree on everything. We represent different parties, we represent different communities, so obviously we cannot agree on everything, but when we differ, that we do that with respect. So warm welcome, Councillor Kiewit, and I believe that will be the case. Then I also want to congratulate Councillor van Dijk and his wife, Yolandi, and their daughter, with their grandson. And I also want to congratulate Councillor van Dijk's daughter, Danelle, and husband, Ryan, with a brand new baby boy, Harvey. And I think he's going home today if everything goes tomorrow. All right. So congratulations also to your family, Councillor van Dijk. And then, Speaker, I think I'm taking all your points because I'm speaking before you today, but from my side also warm congratulations to Councillor Anniki with her birthday. And then, colleagues, you would have seen that Serene has not been in office, my PA, for a few weeks. And I want to ask that you also keep her in your prayers. Serene is back in office since today, but she must still go for 3 chemo sessions, so please do keep her in your prayers. Then, before we begin with the formal business of Council today, I would like to take a moment to reflect in the important matters before us and the opportunities they present for Mossel Bay. Today we will be discussing Mossel Bay's proposed role as we will be discussing Mossel Bay's proposed role as a provincial pilot municipality in the Western Cape's government growth for jobs strategy, specifically through the implementation of a township action plan, or a TAP. The selection of Kwanongaba as the preferred pilot site is a significant opportunity to drive inclusive economic development. I therefore urge Council to engage meaningfully in this discussion, as the outcome will shape how we collaborate with ward councillors, committees, the community organizations in the months ahead. Another key item on today's agenda is the proposed identification and development of urban for the middle income single residential zone housing within the Louis Fourie corridor, also known as gap housing, which will make provision for the gap in the market, which is then predominantly people who's normally in the salary range or remuneration range, as teachers, South African police workers, government officials, and so on. We know that there's a gap, and for that reason we're bringing the proposal to Council. Council will be asked to consider the rezoning, subdivision and infrastructure investment required to make the vision a reality. We will also deliberate on the approval and implementation of a new change management strategy for Mossel Bay Municipality, which aims to guide our organization through transformation with clarity and purpose. Similarly, amendments to the performance management and development policy framework will be tabled for consideration, ensuring our systems remain aligned with our strategic goals. And Speaker, on that note, I also want to just thank Director Potgieter and the staff. I know that Gerda is also playing a huge role in various of these policy directions and the writing of them. And I also know that a lot of these work are being done internally. Director Jantjies or ex-Director Jantjies regularly communicate to me, and Edward Jantjies explains to me, how privileged we are with our competent staff working on some of these policies and doing everything internally. So other municipalities fork out a lot of money to have this work done, and in Mossel Bay Municipality all this work's done by our staff internally. So thank you very much for that. Our Council further will consider a memorandum of agreement with the Mossel Bay Association for Persons with Disabilities regarding the donation and relocation of play park equipment to Wolverdans. This is a meaningful gesture that supports inclusive public spaces, and I trust Council will give it the thoughtful attention it deserves. Lastly, we will discuss the municipality's logistical support for the upcoming World Championships for biathlon, triathlon and laser run, scheduled for December at Santos Beach, and this international event presents a unique opportunity to showcase Mossel Bay, and Council's input will be vital in ensuring its success. Speaker, then something different. I would also like to thank and maybe introduce a project that my office is busy with, and that's a project with Mr. Zwelaki or Zweli Mhlongo. Zweli is a scientist, but he's also an ultra-distance runner here from Mossel Bay. And with my office, we are busy with the campaign, and obviously we just assisting with the fundraising effort. It's the easy part. The difficult part, obviously, is on his behalf doing the ultra marathon. So he's busy training for the Ultra Cape Town 100 miler in November, and this will go towards funds that will be raised for the Zweli Bags for Children with Cancer campaign. And these care packages will then travel with children that must travel from Cape Town, from Mossel Bay to Cape Town, to see how we can maybe offer a bit of comfort and encouragement on the road towards Cape Town. So I commend Zweli's dedication and encouragement and encourage our community to also support this initiative. And then, colleagues, the matter before us today reflect our shared commitment to progress, inclusion, and excellence, and I look forward to our deliberations. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much, Executive Mayor, for sharing your communications with Council. Also then, from my side, thank you for the work done throughout this month as the head of our organization, the political head of our organization. You put in a lot of hours, and that is also being recognized. Then to those who were congratulated, I share in that, and then let's also continue to pray for Serene in the office of the Executive Mayor. Councillors, then we are at the communications of the Speaker, and this morning we do have a few awards. So there will be an award ceremony, and I'd like to ask Colin to quickly come to assist. Thank you very much. Councillors, this morning the first two awards will be handed over to a representative from the Jock Center. We have Winifred here this morning, and I would like to ask her to please come to the front. And then also joining her, the MMC of Safety, Councillor Van Dijk can also come, and then Mr. Johnson. Okay, the three colleagues. Oh, the acting director, yes. This morning we will, Executive Mayor. Thank you very much for the handover, yes. This award this morning goes to the Jock Center. It is a certificate of appreciation to the Mossel Bay Municipality for participating in the Municipal Innovation Maturity Index. Well done to the Jock Center. We're all very much aware of the good work that is happening there, and this morning this award is welcomed and well deserved. Executive Mayor, for you to hand over, thank you very much. You can see it's a beautiful shield together with a certificate. Ons kan maar hande klap, collega's. Baie dankie. Prachtig. You can stay here, Councillor Van Dijk, for the second one. Just stay here. There are two. There's another one. Am I correct, Carlin? Okay. Okay, media, meneer so, as daar ietsie wat Meyer moet doen nou. Okay, dit, Mr. Johnson, Winnie, bly net so, daar's nog 'n prysie hoor. The next award, I would just like to share some insight with Council. The Municipal Innovation Recognition Awards honor South African municipalities using the Municipal Innovation Maturity Index to assess and enhance their innovation capabilities for improved service delivery. Dis groot woorde, maar ek wil dit deel dat ons kan verstaan. This is developed by the Department of Science and Innovation, and it helps municipalities identify strengths and weaknesses in adopting innovative practices. These awards are organized by SALGA and the University of KwaZulu-Natal. It celebrates municipalities that demonstrate innovation, excellence, and leadership in applying new solutions to improve essential services. These awards include categories such as Trailblazing Innovation Award for specific projects and recognition for overall innovation maturity. And we are very much proud. The certificate is now for appreciation to the Mossel Bay Municipality for trailblazing innovations for service delivery by the Jock Center. Well done, colleagues. Whenever I have an opportunity to speak about the Jock, I refer to it as the state of the art, but we need people to manage it. Councillor Buddha, and they're doing an excellent job there. So well deserved, colleagues. Thank you very much. You may take your seats. Ja, julle hande is nou vol van al die prysies. The next award, I would like to call upon the Director of Community Service, the Portfolio Chairperson, Alderman Boyson, and the Executive Mayor. This award is for service excellence as a finalist for 2025 for the Mossel Bay General Street Cleaning in the category of Best Municipal Project. I think it's well deserved. Well done, Director Nell. To you and your team, please convey the thanks on behalf of Council. Well done, Alderman Boyson. Thank you very much. Yeah, excellent. We appreciate that and we recognize it. And also the residents, because many times council will be complimented on the work of what the teams are doing and how clean the town looks. So well done to them. All right, thank you very much. You may be seated. Then our last award for this, I want to call upon the Executive Mayor, the Executive Deputy Mayor, the Municipal Manager. Ja, ja, gaan staan bietjie daar. Is die Accounting Officer. Hierdie is 'n baie goeie een. I just now need somebody to hand us over this award. Council Whip, kom met u ook bietjie werk, kom neem ook u plekjie daarvoor. Kom. Deputy Mayor. Ja, u sal genoeg foto's hê. Luister net, kom, vat u plek in. Baie dankie, Executive Deputy Mayor. Councillors, this morning is a prestige acknowledgement for our municipality. The whole council, the whole organization, all our staff, and all our residents. The Service Excellence Awards, which was attended, Councillor Delamain. U kan ook maar hier voorkom staan, u was mos daar. Nou moet u luister, raadslid Delamain, hè. Sit neer daai foon, dankie. This award was attended by the Municipal Manager, Councillor Delamain, and the Deputy Mayor. They received it on behalf of our municipality. It was the Service Excellence Awards hosted by the Premier of the Western Cape. Our municipality overall in the category of best performing municipalities in the province received bronze for third place. Well done and congratulations. Thank you very much. Please convey our thanks to all the staff, every department, directors. This is all for you. Every councillor, the MACO members, all the hard work that you do, Mr. Prince and your team, everybody. This is really well deserved. Thank you very much, MM. You are allowed to say something small. En terwyl almal hulle sitplekke inneem, wil ek graag vir raadslid Welman acknowledge met haar pragtige hoed wat sy vanoggend op haar kop het. My oogie is baie seer, maar my oog het nie jou hoed gemis nie. Jy lyk pragtig, raadslid, hoor. Municipal Manager, over to you. Thank you.
Speaker, thanks. I think on behalf of all our staff and the council, Speaker, I will neglect my duty if I don't extend some gratitude to the employees who've put us in a position to get these awards. It's not easy. We all know it's not easy in local government in South Africa today. I want to thank the Directorate Corporate Services for doing the paperwork for the best municipality, and I also want to thank Mayor's office. Mayor had a vision whereby we utilized one of community services employees, Ms. Logan Datia, to look out and to scout for projects that we can partake of. There was another mayor at the Excellence Awards that says, hy gaan sy municipaliteit se agterin trap want hy het nie ingeskryf nie. We were not like that, we wrote in. So from my side, Mayor, thank you for your vision. Thank you for our employees who are always willing to walk the extra mile. And thank you, Speaker, for council support to our employees and also the broader public support for the municipality. Without the public, we will never be able to reach these goals, Speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Municipal Manager, for that word of thanks to everybody. Councillors, then this morning it is my honor to congratulate all our councillors who have celebrated their birthdays. Councillor Buddha celebrated his birthday on the 16th of September on behalf of council. Congratulations. I don't know, Malume, how old you are now. 60. Woo! Our old-time favorite, Councillor Buddha, we appreciate you and thank you for your contributions to the council and the town. Then we had Director Corporate Services, Annette Potgieter, who celebrated her birthday on the 22nd of September. She doesn't talk a lot, but she's a dynamite package and she does a lot of good work. You would have heard the MM now acknowledge her. Well done and thank you for the contribution to our organization, Director Potgieter. Kos gee vir elkaar 'n klapie. Then both celebrating their birthdays. The one is absent. I am assuming that she's having a breakfast birthday this morning. Councillor Krieger, in her absence, we wish her well. It is a birthday today. And then we have present Councillor Annie Janse van Rensburg, who also celebrates her birthday. Councillor Annie, thank you very much for the work that you do to Salga, the passion that you have for uplifting our female employees and the women of council. And we wish you well also on your journey. And may you have a fabulous day. And I'm hoping that somewhere during the day we'll have either pancakes or cake in the break. Thank you. And then to Councillor Van Dijk, congratulations on becoming OPA. Councillors, then also sadly this morning we do have a list in front of council, about 2 pages of residents who sadly passed on. But I please ask you to join me for a moment of silence as we remember and acknowledge them. Thank you so much. Thank you very much indeed. You may be seated. Councillors, we are then at Roman 10 on our agenda, which is written questions received. I would like to request from the Executive Mayor and the MM if there is any confirmation of questions this morning for Council.
Morning, Speaker. None.
Indeed, thank you.
From administration side, also none, Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much, Municipal Managers. Councillors, we then move to our agenda for today. The first item on our council agenda, page 2581, Item E260, the disposal of capital assets. We have our recommendation listed AB. Can I please ask for a proposal in this regard?
Good morning, Madam Speaker. I will gladly propose.
Alderman Furness is proposing. Can I have a seconder, please?
Morning, Speaker. I will second.
Thank you very much, Councillor Wellman. Is there any questions of clarity from the specific item from Council? I see no lights. Agreed to. We move. Thank you very much. Item E261, writing off irrecoverable debts for the period ending September 2025. Before Council, we have our recommendation listed. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Madam Speaker, I'll gladly propose this item. Thank you.
Alderman Furness is proposing. Can I have a seconder for Alderman Furness?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will second.
Councillor Wellman, thank you very much. Any questions of clarity arising from this item? I see the light of Councillor Buddha. Kindly proceed. Thank you, Councillor.
Good morning, thank you, Speaker. Speaker, I was looking for the list. If you want to know Mossel, there is a portion, very poor people in that portion. This is what 12. I keep on saying, if you see those people there, almost 80% of the population, they are unemployed, and then they're supposed to deserve in the indigent. In our last meetings, I was raising that. Please don't forget to visit the Ward 12 people, and then write it there, the indigent. Because now, if I can, after this meeting, go to the finance and then brought all the bills, you are going to be shocked. People, the electricity outside is blocked, and then really, they are suffering. One lady now, when I got there this morning, I saw that he's stable, and then he got what they call a stroke, and then the power is closed. Please, I want to, if you look the list there, you'll never saw how to call there were 12 people. I used to see there were 14, Dalmita, Greenhaven, and so on and so on. Please, I'm asking for the last time now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councillor Buddha. The MM would like to respond.
Speaker, no, we cannot agree more with Councillor Buddha, and we must really take our hat off for this council, who really looks after the plight of the poor. If you look at these amounts, Speaker, it's all for indigent people. Our finance department are very active in going out to the wards now, but we need the ward councillors' assistance as well. A lot of people, when the municipality go to the hall, they don't want to come because they think they owe money, they're afraid. The ward councillors must help us to encourage the people, when we do this indigent drive in the areas, Councillor Buddha, to let the people come to the halls so that we can help them, Speaker. We will definitely help them.
Indeed, thank you very much, MM. I can confirm, I think it was last week, that the finance office or one's office contacted me with a list of the planning in terms of the indigent drives. So Slovo is definitely on that list, as is all other areas. But I support the request from the MM. I think it's important. Councillors can play that role, even though we have our guidelines and we're not interfering, but motivating and bringing residents that needs assistance, we can also do that. So Councillor Buddha, thank you. Follow up for Councillor Buddha and then Councillor Dapula. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, as long we know the dates and so on, then it's an easy thing to encourage the people, and then to encourage the people to bring the necessary documents and so on. Nobody can run about that opportunity. So please, let us make it quick. As I said there, I'm looking for in the paper. If you generalize, I don't know where to. But in my area, really, they are suffering, those people there. If we can just intervene. I do find the date during the IDP, they say more or less on the 30, but they are suffering now. Nobody here in this room who can stay in the room a single day without electricity, because they're supposed to wash, to cook, to do everything. Let us make it properly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councillor Buddha. Like I've confirmed, Ruan's office is in the process of planning, so we can just also request the support from the Public Participation Office that when the sessions are held in the relevant wards, that loud hailing does take place. Perhaps the ward councillor, Director Potgieter, can be engaged to then support in that regard. Councillor De Bula.
Enkosi, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Councillor.
Enkosi kakhulu, Madam Speaker. Through you, Madam Speaker, as MMA, isitshe sithi masizama ukuncedisa for i-official nto wasizisa abantu i-information abantu abayindajet abanengxaki zemibane yonke loo nto. Siyayenza loo nto, Madam Speaker. Then umbane mhlawumbi okanye umzisa umuntu abavulela umbane for 2 days. Kusuku lesibini, silesithathu, uyaphinda umbane uyabhlokwa again. So uthi sojola umuntu omdala ezibesitsho uCouncillor Buda apha. Umuntu ohluphekile umuntu ongenanto, and most abantu ababhokile imibane ngabantu abahluphekile benganazinto. So if ingaba mhlawumbi uzise umuntu abungikhansile kuthi awu-breach code of conduct zi-officials, then uzise umuntu kuba ufuneka ancedakale ezibasibazisa apha, abanye basifonele sithumele ii-emails, but ekugqibeleni iphinde ihlala nje 2 days usuku lesithathu uyabhlokha umbane. Abanye i-box zabo zindala, ilantuka i-DB box for ayisana plugs, uthi makancedwe lapho uthi makayithenga, uzoyithenga ngantoni engenayo imali. So siya mhlawumbi okanye yeyiphi indlela esithi abantu bancedwe ngalezi bese Councillor Buda apha. So siyacela nje official mazuqwalasela kakhulu umcimbi wabantu abahluphekile ababhlokile imibane abantu abanengcinga ze-DB box. Enkosi.
Indeed, thank you very much. Councillor De Bula, Alderman Boyson has raised this concern about a week ago, as he has encountered many such instances around the opening, and then people find themselves again in the situation where it's blocked. It has been reported to the MM, and the department is looking at solutions in terms of that specific issue that you have raised. Thank you very much. It has come to light and it is being addressed. Is there any objection to this item? The concerns and inputs raised has been noted. No objection, agreed to. The item thus carries unanimously. Thank you very much. We then move to item E262. Before Council is the implementation of upper limits of salaries, allowances and benefits of different members of Council 1 July 2024. Can I have a proposal in this regard, please?
Madam Speaker, I propose.
Thank you very much, Councillor Leroux. Can I have a seconder?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I second this item.
Thank you very much, Councillor Annie. And then perhaps the finance chairperson can just confirm to Council no increases.
Unfortunately not, Madam Speaker. This is just to confirm that our grading is correct, as with what was aligned last year.
Thank you very
no
much.
Increase.
In case any councillor afterwards wants to ask me, Speaker, when are we getting the money? There is no money. This is a rectification of the last years. Everybody understand it as such? Baie dankie. No objections? Thank you, colleagues. We then move to the next item on our agenda, which is item E263, the Supply Chain Management Monthly Report for deviations approved for the month of July 2025. Can I ask for a proposal, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will propose.
Alderman Furness, thank you indeed. Can I have a seconder?
A second, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Councillor Claassen. Opening up for questions. No questions. I'm looking at Councillor Gwaza. The item carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Item E2, you look beautiful and you must take it as a compliment. Item E264, monthly reports with regard to supply chain management for July 2025. Can I have a proposal, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will propose.
Indeed, thank you, Councillor Wellman. Can I have a seconder, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will second.
Indeed, Alderman Furness. Any questions of clarity from that report? None agreed to. Thank you very much, councillors. We are then at item E265 before council this morning is the application for the renewal of the lease agreement of a portion of Earth 2001, which is situated at Elf Drive adjacent to Friday Street. It's dis daai stukkie in die kloof net, daai boonste gedeelte, vir die van u wat nie weet nie. Extension 8 Mossel Bay, and this application is by the Rastafarian Community Trust of Mossel Bay. We have the recommendations for council to consider before us. Can I please ask for a proposal?
While it's the Heritage Month, Madam Speaker, I'll propose it.
Indeed, Alderman Boyson, thank you very much. Can I have a seconder for Alderman Boyson?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I would second the proposal.
Indeed, thank you very much, Executive Deputy Mayor. Is there any questions of clarity, comments arising from this item? None, no objections. Agreed to, the item carries unanimously. Thank you very much. We are then at item E266, before council, proposed alienation of a portion of Earth 19162, Mossel Bay, a portion of Earth 17559, which is situated adjacent to Earth 19160 at number 8 Highbury Street in Island View by the Monica van Rensburg Trust. The recommendations are listed for council to consider. Can I please ask for a proposer in this regard?
Madam Speaker, I will propose.
Council Whip is proposing. Thank you very much, Councillor Botha. Do we have a seconder for Councillor Botha, please?
Yes, Councillor van Dijk, Madam Speaker, will second the
Thank you very
item.
much indeed, Councillor van Dijk. Opening up for questions of clarity and comments to council on this item. I see no lights, no objection. Agreed to. The item thus carries unanimously. Thank you very much, councillors. We are then at item E267. It is a proposed alienation of a portion of Earth, Mossel Bay, situated in Simanya Street in Kwanangaba, Mossel Bay, by the Zion Christian Church. The recommendation for council to consider is listed. 1-2. Can I please ask for a proposal in this regard, please?
Good morning, Speaker. Yes, I do propose the item. Thank you.
Good morning, Councillor Mvumbu. Thank you very much. Can I have a seconder for Councillor Mvumbu?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I'll second the proposal.
Thank you very much, Deputy Executive Mayor. Opening up for questions of clarity to council and comments. I see the light of Councillor Debula. You may proceed, Councillor Debula.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to know if you receive the letter as a ward councillor like this item, then to reply your side as a ward councillor. Then I was looking here, it's not referring, because I think it's not the first time this item is coming here. I was support this one through the letter I was getting. But I see here, it's not referring the input of the ward council. Who's supposed to submit the input as a ward councillor if you can get it, the item like this?
Thank you very much. Indeed, through the public participation processes, all ward councillors and ward committees are allowed their inputs. Mr. Prince, can you please assist in this regard?
Yes, thank you, Speaker. As stated in the item, no comments were received. However, if there was any letter, but it seems to appear to me as if it was in support in any case. But we will follow that up. If perhaps we can have a meeting afterwards, we can follow it up after the meeting. Thanks, Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much, Mr. Prince. Councillor Debula, so you did submit your comments.
Not for this item, this agenda, but the last, if you remember, this item not the first time it's coming. The last one was submit item through the letter and their reply in the email. That is why I'm not replying now, because I don't understand why it's not referring. Even the last time, it's not referring even now. That is why it's not to put input now, because I don't know why it's not referring in the agenda.
Understand. As such, you're not objecting to this.
No, it's about 100%.
Indeed, thank you very much. Mr. Prince, you can then engage Mr. Prince after the meeting as ward councillor. Thank you, councillors. There is no objection. The ward council is in support. I do not see any lights. The item does carry unanimously. Thank you very much. We then move to item E268, the proposed amendment to lease a portion of 5858 in Dana Bay, which is situated at the corner of A. Camosa and A. Distant Street in Dana Bay by the Dana Bay Conservancy. We have the recommendations listed for council to consider. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Madam Speaker, I propose as the ward councillor, but with a proviso, please, that the term of rent be extended to 9 years and 11 months. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, ward councillor. Adding to the recommendation an amendment that the lease period be amended to 9 years and 11 months. These people want to do some mooi maakwerkies, attain and so on for the community. Can I have a seconder?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I'll second the item.
Councillor Tunsay seconding with the amendment as is. All right, thank you indeed. Opening up for comments. I see no lights. No objection. Agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you very much, councillors. We are then at item E269, the alienation of 12980 in Tarka. It is situated in Stomsterkie Street, Mossel Bay, and this will be done by the means of a tender process. The recommendations are listed for council to consider and take a decision on 1 to 4. Can I please ask for a proposal, councillors?
Yes, Madam Speaker, you do. Councillor Kannemeyer.
Councillor Kannemeyer is proposing for council to approve as is. Can I have a seconder, please?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I do second the item.
Councillor Setuncha is seconding. I'm opening up for comments and questions of clarity in this regard. I see the lights of Councillor Buddha and then Councillor Prince. Councillor Buddha.
Oh, thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, we don't have a problem about this, and then they can just propose and second, but the new councillor, Mr. Prince, is supposed to be part and parcel as the item is going to refer to him. We don't want to leave behind. He's supposed to be there because it's his word. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Councillor Buddha. Anybody can propose any item in council, and the process of going out on tender and the public participation absolutely includes the ward council, and that process will be followed. I confirm as such. Thank you very much. Councillor Prince, you may proceed. Thank you.
Speaker, om terug te komen naar die erf. Die besluit wat daar geneem is in die ward committee is dat hierdie erf moet terugverwys word na regsafdeling. En ek het dit so geaanvaar in die vergadering wat ons gehad het, en ek het dit terugverwys. Want daar was nie genoegsame publieke deelname nie.
Thank you very much, Councillor Prince. Councillor Prince is indicating that the position of the ward committee during a ward committee meeting was that the item should be referred back on the basis of the fact that there has not been any public participation process. The item is before council, so council will take the decision. The recommendation of the ward committee is noted. I will ask Mr. Prince to respond to that, Councillor Prince, just now. Mr. Prince, do you want to respond before I take other questions? Mr. Prince can respond, and then Councillor Mkuntu after that.
Yes, thank you, Speaker. No, the comments of the ward committee is included in the agenda, and all I can comment on perhaps is that due public process was followed, and now the recommendation serves before council for consideration. Thank you, Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much. We then note that the ward committee input is included, and council must now take a decision based on that. Thank you very much. Councillor Buddha's got a follow-up and then Councillor Mkontu.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, that's what I'm saying. I said that the ward councillor must be part and parcel of any decision-making. We understand about the ward committee's comment. So in all other items, if it is Leroux's is our office, we respect the input of the ward councillor. That is why I say we must not leave him behind. So thank you very much for that. We don't have a problem. Let us refer back if the ward council say let us refer back the item so that for further consideration. Thank you.
If that is another proposal, then the ward councillor can make that proposal and we will then put it to vote. But I agree and I confirm that the ward councillors plays a role and they definitely, Councillor Buddha, are included in everything in that regard. Are you covered? Thank you very much, Councillor Mkontu. Councillor Prince.
Speaker.
And then Mr. Prince. Yes.
Speaker, wel wat ek hoor hier, daar was 'n besluit geneem deur die wijkkomitee. Met die vergadering van my met die wijkkomitee was daar besluit dat die erf terugverwys word. So ek verstaan nie, dan is ons dan wat hulle besluit daai tyd was dit dan voor my tyd. Voor my tyd in die raad. Of het was met die vorige raads lid wat of die wijkraadslid. Maar met my het hulle besluit dat die ding terugverwys word, die erf.
Thank you very much, Councillor Prince. Just to qualify, the ward committee does play a role to make a recommendation, and that is included. Ultimately, council, this body must take the decision. So that's why it's included. So we will then deal with the proposal of referring back if I have a seconder for that.
Madam Speaker, the side.
Just 1 second, Alderman Boyson. Councillor Prince, the counter proposal is to refer back for another public participation round. Can I have a seconder for that proposal by the ward councillor?
Second, Speaker.
Councillor Buddha is seconding. Thank you very much. I will attend to that. Councillor Alderman Boyson.
Madam Speaker, here's a process. Ons besig met 'n proses te volg. If you look at page 2667, point bullet number 11 and 12, that the public participation process as prescribed in the relevant legislation be followed. Number 12, that in addition to the prescribed public participation process, the council resolution be referred to the ward councillor to bring it under the attention of the ward committee, and that any comments, objections, or representations be submitted by the ward councillor to the municipality within 30 days from the date of the council resolution, failing which it will be
Councillor
accepted.
Boyson, what item are you on? We are on item E269. Stomstraatjie Street. You're wrong item.
The wrong item.
Do you have any input on that?
Okay,
Item E269. All right, good. Thank you very much. Councillors, we then have before council. Can I just have order? Yes, Councillor Mkontu. Before, yes, Maya, I will give you the red light now. Councillor Mkontu.
Madam Speaker, I want to concur with the Chief Whip. The reason why I want to concur, whatever the councillor is the new councillor in Ward 9. And when we discuss this issue of public participation, we've been saying that the media at that time, you was advertising this public participation through the media. We asked the councillor to be involved and the ward committees. In regarding with this one, I know that the councillor is new. Maybe they write a letter, but was not well informed. So I will request to support the referring back this item so that we can give chance to the councillor to go and consult the community.
Thank you very much, Councillor Mkontu. We do have the counter proposal, which I will put to vote when we conclude on the comments. Executive Mayor.
Speaker, I just want to confirm, does the ward committee ask that it go out on another round of public participation?
That's correct.
Can I
yes.
just ask for a caucus, Speaker?
Indeed. How much time do you need, Mayor? 5 minutes. 5 minutes caucus granted to the Democratic Alliance. Thank you very much.
Ja, maar dat zie ik altijd hetzelfde moeten. Zelf.
Kelly, ek kan nou nie, ek is in 'n raadsvergadering, ek kan nou nie kyk na die forum nie. Maar dis, kyk, hy was mos 'n bietjie minder. Ek dink is net so 2000 en iets gewees. Dis daai bedragie. Hy moet nie ander bedrag los. Maar kyk haar, ek het dit met ons het mos omkring. Morning Teddy, my oog is geswel. Het lyk soos 'n karkytjie. Kan ek dit nou oorsal gaan kry? Jy sal vir my ietsie moet kry by die apteek. My kop is seer en my oogpyn. Kom, Councillor. Okay.
Now, can you give me this document with the paper?
Do you want it now? Okay, the administration don't want to print agendas. Okay, can you, after the council meeting, go to Roniel? Yeah, just go to Roniel. And then you ask her that she must write an email to me, ne? Thank you very much, councillors. Everybody's taken their seats. Council will now reconvene. We are on item E269. The mayor has requested a caucus, and I will now hand over to the mayor to report back to council. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Speaker, thank you. The DA caucus is comfortable if we go out on another round of public participation as been requested by the ward committee. We understand the role that the ward committee plays, so we also don't want to disrespect them or disregard them, Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can I have a seconder for that?
I'll second, Madam Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much. Comfortable that we then refer the item back. It will go out to public participation. Thank you very much. Agreed to unanimously. We then move. Item E270, proposed lease of a portion of Earth 401 in Little Brack River. It is situated adjacent to Earth 1034 in Little Brack River at Brinkley Street by LR Real Estate Ministries. Can I please ask for proposal?
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker. As Ward Councillor, I propose this item.
Ward Councillor Annie is proposing for approval. Can I have a seconder, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I do second the item.
Alderman Delamain is seconding. Thank you very much. Opening up for comments and questions of clarity from council. None. No objections. Agreed to. The item carries unanimously. We are then at item E271. It is the alienation of a portion of Earth 1712 in Kwanangaba. It is an unregistered earth in Kwanangaba, situated at Genswana Drive, by the means of a tender process. Can I please ask for a proposal in this regard?
Thank you, Speaker, you do.
Councillor Mvumvu is proposing for approval. Can I have a seconder?
Indeed, Madam Speaker, I will support the proposal.
Executive Deputy Mayor is seconding. Opening up for comments and questions of clarity. No objections. Everybody agree. Thank you very much. The item carries unanimously. We are then at item E272. The alienation of a portion of Earth 1712 in Kwanangaba. It is an unregistered earth situated in Genswana Drive. This will also be done by the means of a tender process. The recommendations are listed. Can I please ask for a proposal in this regard?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will propose.
Councillor Wellman is proposing. Thank you very much. Can I have a seconder, please?
Thank you, Speaker, you do.
Councillor Tabu is seconding. Opening up for questions and comments from council. Councillor Mkonto.
Madam Speaker, the Kaluted.
Indeed, thank you. Thank you very much, Councillor.
Madam Speaker, the Hasbona is alienations zipha. Ingakumbi ezi zipha against one. Ingumbulelo ukubona into yokuba abantu bakuthi nabo bayathengiselwa. Because ixesha elininzi oko ndilapha kule council abendibona uba kuthengiswa kweziphi area. So xa kuthengiselwa abantu for ukuhlala loo nto inika ithemba into yokuba abantu bakuthi bayakhula. Nokukwazi iiprocesses zakulomasipala. Okunye Madam Speaker ndifuna ukukwazi. Ingabe le councillor isafe kangakanani na kule building? Because I see kunethanda elikhoyo phaa. I don't know whether umaye usafe kwela cala.
Hayi,
Thank you.
Mkonto. Not objecting to the item. Thank you very much, Councillor Mkontu. The item carries unanimously. Ek gaan nou niks praat oor die raad se krake nie.
Speaker,
Yes, Executive Mayor.
I'm trying to lose weight so that I don't put too much pressure on the building.
Thank you very much. And councillors, you will know that we have been looking at the items and the discussions about the extension of the council chambers, Councillor Buddha. So they are working on that, Councillor Mkuntu. Thank you very much, councillors. We then at item E273, the previous item carries. The implementation protocol, this is a regional socio-economic program, violence prevention through urban upgrade cooperation extension. Before council to consider and take a decision, we have recommendations 1 to 2. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to propose item E273 of September 25 for approval.
Thank you very much, Councillor Deputy Mayor. Can I have a seconder, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will second.
Thank you very much, Councillor Furness. Opening up for comments, questions, any objections? Agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you. We then at item E274. It is the amendment of the council resolution E222 of August 2024. Before council is the proposed delineation of a portion of Earth 401 in Little Black River. It's situated in Brinkley Street, Mossel Bay, by the Etsa Claude Trust. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I would like to propose as Ward Councillor. Thank you.
Thank you. Ward Councillor is proposing. Can I ask for seconder, please?
A second, Speaker.
Councillor Claassen is seconding. I'm opening up to questions of clarity and comments. None. Agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you very much. We are then at item E275 before council is the establishment and participation in the joint municipal planning tribunal. The recommendations are listed 1 to 3. Council take cognizance. Final draft memorandum be adopted by council and then delegated authority to the to negotiate and signed an agreement. Can I please have a proposal?
Madam Speaker, I will propose. Councillor van Dijk.
Thank you, Councillor van Dijk. Can I have a seconder?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I do second item.
Thank you very much, Alderman Delamain. Opening up for questions and comments. I see the light of Councillor Buddha.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, just a clarity. I see this tribunal is going just to send to the delegated powers. Can just Mr. Fender just give a clarity about this establishment of tribunal? I want just to check something. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councillor Buddha. Mr. Roux, for clarity, can you perhaps enlighten council? Thank you.
Yeah, through you, Chair. And I just want to, the tribunal is established through the SPLUMA legislation, so it's something a municipality must have to take planning decisions. There's no planning decision delegations proposed in this document. It's just basically to establish the entity that will take the decisions in terms of planning law. And it's something that every municipality must have. We've been having it since 2015. And that tribunal is just expiring, and we're renewing and upgrading all the new details and comments we received from everybody to function, to go forward with the tribunal as prescribed by national law. Thank you.
Councillor Buddha indicates that he's covered. No objections. Agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you. We are then at item E276, pilot project. This is the implementation of a growth for job strategy and township action plan for Mossel Bay. We have our recommendations for council to consider. It's listed 1 to 3. Project objective and scope is there. Very good. Can I have a proposal, please?
Speaker, I will propose.
Councillor Bavuma is proposing for approval. Can I have a seconder?
I'll second the proposal, Speaker.
Executive Deputy Mayor is seconding. Thank you so much indeed. Opening up for comments and question of clarity from council. I see the light of Councillor Mkontu. Please proceed.
Madam Speaker, my comment on this item, I 100% support this item. Only one reason, we need to have a transformation. And the transformation is supposed to be firstly look on the side of the economy. So when we have this item, at least we'll see what will be coming after the implementation.
Indeed, thank you very much. Support there from Councillor Mkontu. No objections, no any other comments. I see no red lights from council. Item carries unanimously. We then move to our next item. Item E277, proposed delineation of a portion of earth 19845. It is an unregistered earth in Mossel Bay, situated in Walvis Street by the Bitcoin Ikazi Support Center. The recommendations are listed for council to consider and take a decision on. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Propose.
The ward councillor is proposing. Can I have a seconder, please?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I'll second the item.
Councillor Setunsha is seconding. Opening up for comments, questions of clarity. No objection, agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you so much. We are then at item E278. Before council this morning is the proposed identification of urban to be made available for middle income housing. Rezoning, permanent departures, subdivision consolidation, permission in terms of the zoning scheme, closure of a public place and consent. The urban listed. This is part of the Louis Fourie Corridor project. The recommendations before council to consider is listed from 1 to 5. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Yes, Madam Speaker. While we acknowledge the importance of facilitating middle-income housing, and we reaffirm our support for that and look forward to those developments. However, at this stage, we're just going to ask that this item be referred back for now for clarifications on the zoning perimeters and the alignment with the existing plans and confirmations on the supporting services. So council owns that land, and let us be sure before we move ahead that we have all the details as we get one shot at this. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much. Is there a seconder for Councillor Botha?
Councillor Mkondo, I second.
Thank you very much. The item is thus being referred back for the reasons mentioned by Councillor Botha, and it is supported by Councillor Mkontu. Thank you very much. We then move. Before council is item E279, the proposed amendments to our farewell policy. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Madam Speaker, I propose.
Thank you very much, Councillor Leroux, as the MMC proposing. Can I have a seconder, please?
Madam Speaker, I second.
Indeed, Alder Lady Reuters. Thank you very much. Opening up for questions of clarity from council. No red lights, no objections, agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you very much. We then at item E280, proposed amendments to the remuneration policy before council. to approve. Can I please ask for a proposer in this regard?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I propose.
Thank you very much. Councillor Leroux as the portfolio chairperson is proposing. Can I have a seconder, please?
Madam Speaker, I second.
Elder Lady Reuters is seconding indeed. Is there any questions of clarity on this policy and item? Councillor Buddha?
Thank you, Speaker. As long the union are happy, we are happy also. They are involved in this thing. Thank you.
Indeed, we can note from the inputs and the content of the item, the unions have been involved, it has been workshopped, they're comfortable. No objections. The item carries unanimously indeed. Thank you so much, councillors. We had item E281, change management strategy for the Mossel Bay Municipality. The recommendations is listed 1 to 3. Can I ask for a proposal in this regard, please?
Madam Speaker, yes, for the proposal me.
Thank you very much, Elder Lady Reuters. Can I have a seconder?
Madam Speaker, I second.
Thank you very much. Portfolio chairperson is seconding. Opening up for any questions of clarity from council or any comment on the specific item. No objections. Agreed to. This item carries unanimously. Thank you very much. We are then at item E282 before council, performance management and development policy and framework. Content indicates that the unions have been consulted for their input. We also see, but too far out now. The recommendations are listed for council to consider. Can I please ask a proposal?
Yes, Madam Speaker, and I'd like to really thank the department for doing sterling work in this regard. Thank you.
Portfolio chairperson is proposing and a vote of thanks to the relevant department. Indeed. Can I have a seconder, please?
Yes, Madam Speaker, you have.
Thank you very much, Councillor Bavuma. Is there any questions of clarity from council or any comment on this item? Councillor Buddha?
Thank you, Speaker. The SAMU is just here asking the portfolio of evidence documentation when these processes are carried on. If we're doing that, the supervisors, thank you very much for that.
Indeed, thank you very much, Councillor Buddha. In support there, and your comment are also noted. We then move to our next item, councillors. Before council, item E283, mandate, collective agreement on condition of service for the Western Cape Division of SALGBC. Can I please ask for a proposal in this regard?
Madam Speaker, I propose.
Thank you very much, Councillor Leroux. Can I have a seconder?
Madam Speaker, I'll second.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kannemeyer, for seconding. Can I please, I'm opening up for comments. Is there any questions of clarity from any councillor? I see no light. The item thus carries unanimously. Thank you, councillors. We are then at item E284, the removal of feral domestic species from public natural areas within the Mossel Bay Municipality. It's around animal welfare. You would see attached here also a letter from the Western Cape government to the municipal manager. The recommendations are listed for council to consider. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Madam Speaker, yes, we have indeed.
Portfolio chairperson is proposing Alderman Boyson. Can I please ask for a seconder?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will second the item.
Thank you, Alderman Delamain. Is there any questions of clarity from council? No objections to this item. It carries unanimously. Thank you so much. Then, councillors, we are at item E285, Heartland Lifestyle Estate, utilization of treated water for irrigation purposes at the Hartenbos Regional Wastewater Treatment Works. Council need to take a decision. The recommendations are listed 1 to 2. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We propose the item.
Thank you very much. Councillor Delamain, can I have a seconder, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I second the item.
Thank you very much, Councillor Annie. Opening up for questions, comments. No objection from Council. The item carries unanimously. Thank you so much. Before Council is item E286, the amendment of delegation of powers and duties. The recommendations are listed for Council to consider. Can I please ask for a proposer in this regard?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I will propose.
Thank you very much, Councillor Porta. Is there a seconder?
I will second, Speaker.
Councillor Claassen, thank you very much indeed. Opening up for comments or questions of clarity. No objections. Agreed to. The item carries. Thank you very much. We are then at item E287. Before Council is the service level agreement, Mossel by Municipality, by African Consulting Surveyors. It is tender TDR 76 of 2024 and 2025 in terms of the Municipal Finance Management Act. Before Council, the recommendations are listed 1 to 7. Annexures there to attach. Can I please ask for a proposer?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I will propose.
Portfolio Chairperson is proposing for approval. Can I have a seconder?
I will second, Speaker.
Indeed, thank you very much, Councillor Claassen. Opening up for comments and questions of clarity. No objections, agreed to. The item carries. Councillors, we are then at item E288. Proposed amendment of clause 3 of the deed of sale between the Mossel Bay Municipality and Hartenbos Primary School for a portion of earth. This is situated at Stellenbosch Avenue in Hartenbos. Can I please ask for a proposal?
Yes, Madam Speaker, as the ward councillor, I would propose.
Ward councillor is proposing. Thank you very much. Can I have a seconder?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I will support the proposal of the ward councillor.
Indeed, thank you, Executive Deputy Mayor. Opening up for comments and questions of clarity. I see no lights, no objections. Agreed to. Thank you very much. You are excused. Just note, Councillor De Boula is asked to be excused. We are then at item E289. We record that Councillor De Boula excused himself from this item in terms of his interest. Alleged breach of code of conduct, Councillor De Boula. The recommendations listed 1 to 3. Can I please have a proposer?
Madam Speaker, I'll propose.
Councillor Porta is proposing. Is there a seconder?
Second, Madam Speaker.
Councillor Kannemeyer is seconding. Any questions? Any objections? Thank you very much. The item carries. Can just please Ronel weer nie vir raadslid sê men inkom met dankie. Dankie raadslid. Is nou sê geen liefde daar so nie. Thank you very much, councillors. Councillor De Boula is then back. Before council, we have item E290, page 2798. Declaration of vacancy, proportional councillor, ACDP. We have the recommendations 1 to 3. Can I ask for proposer, please?
Madam Speaker, with your indulgence, I would like to alter this item as the vacancy has been filled. And I would then propose the INC informed the municipal manager via correspondence dated 18 September 2025 that Councillor E.W. Kivitz has replaced Councillor J. Gous, who has ceased to hold office due to her resignation. Madam Speaker, as this item is now, we have a new councillor, I would therefore like to change the recommendations as well. And I would like to thank all the political parties for their quick inputs so that we can sort out the committees as well and cover that as well. So the recommendations then reads, 1, that cognizance be taken that Councillor E.W. Kivit has replaced Councillor J. Gous with effect from 18 September 2025. 2, that as there is currently a vacancy on the following committees, Council nominates a suitable councillor and we nominate Councillor E.W. Kivit to fill the vacancies in former Councillor J. Gous' stead. On 2.1, the Planning and Economic Development Committee, 2.2, the Municipal Public Accounts Committee, and 2.3, the Business and Events Committee, secundi. I so propose then with those amendments, Madam Speaker, and once again, thank you to all the political parties for their quick inputs this morning.
Indeed, thank you very much, Council Whip, and also to yourself as a Whip of Council who need to facilitate these tasks. Thank you for bringing this as an amended recommendation to ensure Councillor Kivit is then assigned to the respective committees to serve on. It has been proposed. Can I have a seconder, please?
Madam Speaker, I will second with the amendments.
Indeed, thank you very much, Councillor van Dijk. It has been confirmed that all parties has agreed to it. You are confirming. Thank you very much, colleagues. The item thus carries unanimously, which now have Councillor Kivit assigned. Councillor Kivit, Council Support Officer, is back at office today as the municipal managers indicated, so you can, her name is Ronel, could just visit the office afterwards. Thank you very much. We are then at item E291, the Memorandum of Agreement between Mossel Bay Association for Persons with Disabilities and the Mossel Bay Municipality with reference to play park equipment. The recommendations are listed 1 to 6. Can I have a proposal, please?
As Ward Councillor, I propose, Speaker. Thank you.
Ward Councillor is proposing. Can I have a seconder, please?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I will support the proposal.
Deputy Executive Mayor is supporting. Is there any comments from Council? Any questions of clarity? Agreed to. The item carries unanimously. Thank you very much. We are then at item E292. It is a request for assistance, World Championships, biathlon, triathlon, laser run from the 8th of December 2025 to 14 December at Santos Beach. Holidays, big days, the town will be buzzing, tourism month. Council need to take a decision. Can I ask a proposal, please?
Yes, the side, Madam Speaker.
Alderman is proposed. Seconder, please. The Sports Council opening up for questions of clarity from Council. No objections, agreed to, carries unanimously. We are then at item E293. This is the MM's item. He loves this item very much. Moss Jazz Festival, Camisa Solutions at Santos Beach from 27 November to the 30th of November. Can I have a proposal, please?
I propose, Madam Speaker.
Proposer by Councillor Kannemeyer. Seconder.
That is second item, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Alderman Delamain also loves this. This is also his favorite. Thank you very. Any objection, Councillor Buddha? It's Jazz Festival. Lots of music, dancing. The town will be buzzing. It's cultural. You will also be there.
Thank you, Speaker. No. Thank you, Speaker. I'm not be there because there's a liquor there. Thank you very much.
That was tongue in the cheek. Councillor Buddha is also in support of the Jazz Festival for the whole of the town. Councillors, that brings us then to our open council agenda for this morning. I want to thank the members of the public who has joined us, the media in the gallery and those virtually, thanking our sign language interpreter for a sterling work every month, and our language interpreter, Mr. MacArthur. Thank you very much. I'm now going to call for a body break before council move into committee. Hoe lang wil u gaan thee drink?
15 minuten, Speaker.
I am. No, the councillors, we still have to, there's one thing we need to sort out at this council meeting, so I am going to give a body break for 15 minutes. I mean, we early, it's never been this way